ستاربكس هذا وهو صهيوني.
The BDS network of radical alliances is part of the ongoing international campaign against Israel, which employs any and all tactics. BDS is an alternative and complementary strategic weapon to genocidal wars instigated to drive the Jews into the sea, terrorism, rockets, etc. BDS leader Omar Barghouti is clear that
we oppose a Jewish state,
regardless of a two-state solution.
If the occupation ends, let's say, would that end your call for BDS? No, it wouldn't.
Sensible, as the boycott predates 1967 and the State of Israel. In 1922, the 5th Palestine Arab Congress passed resolutions to boycott Jews, not sell to Jews, and not allow Jews to return to their historic homeland. The Palestinian national and religious leader, the Mufti al-Husseini, said in 1929, "We will win through an economic boycott. The boycott in Muslim countries against Jewish industries will remove the last remaining Jews." From 1933, as Nazis boycotted Jews in Europe, simultaneously, Jews were boycotted in the Middle East. Both aimed to cripple and eliminate the Jews of their region. Coerced by Arab demands, the British Mandate of Palestine agreed to boycott Jewish immigrants. Denied refuge in their own homeland, European Jewry's fate was effectively sealed. As the final solution was implemented with his full knowledge and encouragement, the Mufti spent World War II aiding the Nazis and planning to expand the Holocaust to the Middle East. The Mufti intervened and stopped the humanitarian rescue of thousands of children, recommending the death camps in Poland instead. In 1945, the Arab League announced a boycott of the Jewish community of the Land of Israel. In 1948, the League embarked on, in the words of its Secretary General, a war of extermination and momentous massacre to annihilate the fledgling Jewish state. After they failed, they continued their diplomatic, economic, and psychological warfare through the boycott of Israel. In a fatwa on Islamic ruling, Hezbollah's spiritual leader called to boycott Israel and the biggest enemy of all Muslims, America. Hamas and Hezbollah's patron Iran has had two supreme leaders. Ayatollah Khomeini called in 1967 to boycott Israel to eliminate it. Khamenei, a Holocaust denier developing nuclear weapons, declares death to America and Israel and issued fatwas to boycott them. Our jihadi enemy Hamas benefits from BDS and advocates it. Yusuf al-Qardawi, a preeminent Islamic cleric, issued the fatwa that granted Hamas the religious authorization to employ suicide bombings. His fatwa on America and Israel outlines that it is an obligation not to help the enemies of Islam by buying their goods. Our duty is to make them as weak as we can. This boycott will help the jihad.
استطاع أن يوقفهم عند حدودهم. المرة القادمة إن شاء الله ستكون على أيدي المؤمنين.
Our jihad, one of our jihads, is that we don't buy Israeli products.
These and other fatwas banning Israeli and American goods are components of a jihad.
دعوتم اليهود فإني لا أشارك معكم. اليهودي فإننا لا جدال بيننا. يمكن أن ألوث يدي بأن توضع في أيديهم.
Hateful boycotting of individuals, the refusal to acknowledge their very existence.
I don't recognize Israel and I don't debate with Israelis.
This intimidating, isolating, delegitimizing, demonizing, and dehumanizing of humans holds dangerous ramifications.
Nuke, nuke Israel! Nuke, nuke Israel! There is no Israel! Go back to the oven! You need a big oven! That's what you need!
Since the Middle Ages, Jews have been victimized by boycotts spanning the globe.
We don't want peace.
We hope for justice and peace. Am Yisrael Chai.